Hello, welcome to Fanfiction Theater. I'm Tristan from Quip Tracks. With me is Kitty.
Hello, how are you and why?
We've got Quinn.
Hello.
Is Tracy here? Tracy appears
It says
to be
he's
muted,
here, but he's also
so
muted. So.
yeah, we'll come back to that. Drew Brock from Drawback Productions.
Drink yet, but we'll see how bad the fan fiction is.
Yeah.
See how quick it drives me to go get one. We'll see.
We're done with the Cobalt Vixens. There's no more Cobalt Vixens.
Wow.
So we'll have to find something
I'll
else.
find a new game. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I'll find reasons to drink. Don't you worry about me.
Mm-hmm. There's always reasons.
Send Michael your good vibes because he is having some kidney pain tonight, so he's not.
Oh no!
For real.
But what a
Feel
drag.
good, man.
Feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me get back to OBS. Thank you for following Lol But Why though.
Excuse you, that is Jad. That is my sweet Jaddington.
I figured it was probably Chad.
Yes. I love you, Jad.
By the way, how does Kitty sound? Because in the monitor,
She'd be really quiet, though.
yeah,
Pretty quiet. Yeah.
I will unmute her mic and see if that helps.
Quiet but beautiful.
Oh! There you go.
He's just muting Kitty.
What can I say? He's intimidated by me. Never mind. He's just intimidated by me all around.
He won't let you shine. He'll never let you shine.
Don't worry, I'm gonna shine tonight.
Damn you,
baby.
Tristan.
Do it. Do it.
You're gonna shine tonight because we're gonna get lit. Oh, references
Baby.
to alcoholism.
Also, takoyaki.
Yeah.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the new drinking game.
We're gonna get lit on takoyaki.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get so
Forgot
drunk on
about that.
octopus, baby.
I don't know. Should it be like maybe like every time he says takoyaki more than once in the same sentence? That's a drink.
Even that is, I feel like it should be like 3 times almost.
Yes,
Yeah.
3
Just 'cause
takoyakis is one shot. That's
3
a good rule.
takoyakis in the same sentence is 1 shot.
Oh god. Weird. There's like 90 of those.
If like there was only 41 instances of takoyaki in the first chapter. So
Only 41.
Okay.
Lucky.
how many
So you can see on the screen we were testing out the fanfic viewer app, and it seems to be working. This is just an old chapter of Royal High School, but I want to try to do that for the one-off here. Quinn, do you mind
Spitfire
being?
says what?
Do you mind being on screen?
I do not mind being on screen.
Okay, you're the only one with a camera
Spitfires.
on, so.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like my cam has been making my internet choke or something, so I think I might go uncammed tonight. But if you need me to do it, I can do it.
Okay.
Spitfire, I'm gonna read your line that I've been trying to read for like 30 seconds. Menage a takoyaki. I love it.
Yeah, it's good. Also, thank you, Sam, for the bow tie comment.
Really beautiful.
Okay, so if anybody has a fandom or a property that might have fan fiction about it, throw it out.
Doc McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins. Okay.
Ghostbusters.
Doc
My daughter
McStuffins
just got
is
into Ghostbusters. Yeah,
Okay,
she already
let's-
loves Doc McStuffins. So yeah, that's.
What about the real Ghostbusters?
She doesn't know about that yet. Just the fake ones.
What is Doc McStuffins? I'm sorry.
What? I could explain it.
Can you leave him? Leave him now.
All right. I'll explain it. Doc McStuffins is like the TV show House, except House is a little black girl who cures her toys' illnesses, but every episode is a medical mystery. Just
Is it
like,
ever
oh,
lupus?
And every episode
It's
is lupus.
never
Yes,
ever
Quinn.
lupus. It is.
Then
they
it
check
is
for it.
house. Okay.
It's the first thing she checks is lupus. It's never lupus.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna look
Not
under
lupus.
cartoons for this.
Yes.
Doug, Dora, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Oh, we're coming back to that.
Huh, there's no crossovers for it. Let me look in the main
No
stories.
crossovers for Doc McStuffins.
Note to self.
What?
There's
Get on that.
there's no Doc McStuffins fanfiction on
That is
fanfiction.net.
Tragic. Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Wow.
Okay,
Let's
well,
see.
Y'all know what to do.
let's go to movies. G
The time Doc McStuffins learned it was lupus.
Ghostbusters.
Michael T. Bradley. I can't wait.
Okay. Looking at the Ghostbusters crossovers, and I'm going to filter by length. Okay. We've got Percy Jackson and the Olympians and Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters in Little Shop of Horrors. Smash Brothers. Why? That was just 121.
I'm interested in the Smash
It's only
Brothers
121 words, so we might as well, just as a throwaway.
Let's do it.
Excite ghost smashing. Oh God.
So, okay, who wants to be Crazy Hand? For
Oh,
those
he
of
just
you-
kind of. Yeah.
He's just like.
Okay, I'll do that.
Maniacal cackling is his only actual.
Yeah.
So, are there any ghosts here?
Crazy
What's that?
Hand questioned while noticing that New York City was eerily empty, noting that Manhattan had plenty of ghouls going around. Plenty of ghouls.
Plenty of ghouls. No ghosts.
Quinn, your master hand.
Seems like it. People are usually here.
Master Hand spoke while moving his fingertips about. Perfect.
In fact, this is something that prompts me to do this.
I guess this is Crazy Hand again. Do what now?
Get some Ghostbusters down here.
Yeah, what?
So
Who is a
crazy.
Ghostbuster? What?
I'm dipping into Bobcat Goldthwait there in real life.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creeping
bit.
into that.
I'm okay with it, though.
Okay.
Just roll with it.
All right.
Technically, yes, but he's too much of a chicken to bother with actual ghouls that don't look cute. Is this
Oh,
Leon?
Luigi.
Oh,
Luigi.
right, Luigi.
Mario's
Mario.
brother.
Crazy kept moving about in his usual insane manner, so he went to mess
No,
with
matter.
Oh.
Yeah,
Same matter.
in his
Wow.
usual insane matter. So he went to mess around with the realistic ghosts, with Master sighing and deciding to give a call to a bunch of real Ghostbusters. The end.
Wow.
Really?
Oh, wow, that was...
The profile picture is Toadette and some other character farting.
Why? Why? Why?
I
Why?
dislike this person.
Yeah.
Yoshizilla-Rhedosaurus. No more from you.
I want to see what's going on. Something mean and green in your neighborhood.
Okay.
I did get a notification that Booby Mitch has updated a story.
Booby Mitch.
It's not one of the ones we were reading, but
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
Really good to know that Booby Mitch is out there and like, you know, doing.
I
his
know
thing.
it's important.
Okay. Something
We're here
mean
for you, Booby
green
Mitch.
in your neighborhood.
R.I.P. Booby Mitch. I'm sorry I killed you off.
Sam says, "Let's go fart busters. Let's go fart ghosts." I was trying to think of something sort of Halloweenish to write, and I decided that combining these two movies could be fun. For the sake of the story, I've decided to temporarily ignore the fact that they take place in two different decades. Temporarily. We'll come back to it, though.
I was gonna say,
We're gonna have a temporal flux at some point. It's gonna make it all make sense.
I guess this is probably
who's
Seymour.
talking?
I'm going to guess Seymour.
I want to be Audrey.
Okay. you
Oh,
can be
wait a
Audrey.
minute. Here's the problem. What if Seymour meets up with Lewis from Ghostbusters? Lewis
Yeah,
Tully.
I know.
That's a
I
problem.
know.
They can't touch each other. They'll turn into a time cop jelly. Or I think that's how that works, because it's two different
Yeah.
decades, right? All right.
Oh yeah, because
This whole fic is crossing the streams. Yeah.
Okay, we are a total protonic reversal. Uh-huh.
Okay. Is this the right place?
I think so.
Audrey
Ooh, good
glanced uncertainly at the address written on a slip of paper in her hands and then up at the building in front of them. Neither was quite sure what they expected to see, but it definitely wasn't an old firehouse. Still, they'd already come this far. Might as well go inside and check it out.
I thought we were going to try out the little the web app from Misha for the one-off.
You are correct. I completely forgot. Okay, one second.
Oh, hey, I'm finally
You're back?
here performing for you. I'm finally back.
First member.
First member of
Wait,
the
no.
DK crew.
If you know the words, you can join in too, which I already did. Put your hands together if you want to clap. Nobody knows
Like
the
this.
words? All right.
Put
I
your hands
know.
together.
No, I know it.
you
We
want
know
clap.
the DK rap. How dare you?
How dare you
First
leave
off,
me hanging?
insinuate that
Put
we
your
don't
hands
know.
Thank you very much,
Together.
and I know it anyway.
If you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap.
Okay.
But
Anyway,
There
I'm
it
the
is.
leader of the
Okay.
bunch. You know me well. I'm finally back. You need some down.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay. They come.
I
Might
have
as well
no
go
style.
inside
I
and
have
check
no
it out.
grace. I have funny face.
Seymour turned away from staring at the building to look over at Audrey. You ready?
Oh my
She nodded, and the two of them tentatively walked up to the doors and stepped slowly into the room. The woman at the front desk looked rather bored with her job and certainly didn't feel any need to jump to attend to any potential customers. She didn't look up from her magazine and gave a huffy sigh as the two of them approached. Look, I'm sorry, but we're unexpectedly... Oh, sorry, this is her.
No, this is the woman.
Anybody want to...
Just a woman?
Want to be a busy woman?
it's the one
I mean-
who sits at the desk in the Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, she said, we got one that one time, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, is it actually Ghostbusters?
It's
Yes,
Ghostbusters
okay.
mixed with yeah.
Okay. Look, I'm sorry, but we're unexpectedly short-staffed today, and I'm not giving up my break because of it. You can either wait here or come back later.
Oh, sorry. She finally looked up at the sound of his voice, and the irritated look on her face quickly faded into a surprisingly warm smile as she rose to her feet.
Hey, you made it.
Seymour was immediately very confused. They didn't have an appointment. Had she been expecting them somehow? He was about to ask, but suddenly found himself at a loss for words as she stopped stepped much closer into his personal space than he would have expected, and started to trail a finger against his arm.
I was getting worried. Bad traffic or something? Okay,
Seymour-
so is it that Rick Moranis exists in this universe too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
But didn't
God.
she,
Yeah, I'm
didn't
not
she
sure.
get with didn't she get with Egon? Isn't that who she got with?
No, it looked like they were shipping her with Egon in the first one, but in the second one, she hooks up with Lewis.
Okay, see, I don't have
it's
the
confusing.
Ghostbusters lore.
Sorry, yeah.
And Steve,
Thanks for being there
Bendis.
for us, Drew.
Let alone real Ghostbusters lore.
The
Yeah.
real Ghostbusters.
Well, this isn't the real Ghostbusters.
No, we're still on the fake original Ghostbusters.
Nerds.
Seymour still didn't quite understand, but thought back to the rather aggressive drivers they'd faced on the way there. Yeah, kinda. She confidently reached out to straighten his collar, and he turned a deep, flustered red.
Is this a new shirt? Looks good on you.
He glanced at Audrey out of the corner of his eye, but she seemed just as uncertain of how to react as he was. Was this woman hitting on him? He found that rather hard to believe. It definitely wasn't something he was used to experiencing, but he wasn't sure what else might be going on. The redhead's brow creased as she took him in, looking a little confused at his reaction. This is going to be the whole
You're
story
awful
here.
quiet today. Something the matter?
Well, I mean, there was something we needed to talk to you guys about. She still hadn't moved away, and he awkwardly took a step back. He didn't want to be rude, but certainly didn't want it to continue, and he decided on taking a step closer to Audrey and reaching for her hand. That seemed to catch the woman off guard, and she folded her arms as she finally took Audrey in, looking over her with a critical stare. She rolled a 20 on that one.
Shit.
That betrayed a strong hint of jealousy.
And who is she?
Oh, this is Audrey. She only tapped her foot impatiently, apparently not finding the explanation satisfactory.
I'm his wife.
Audrey added. The woman's eyebrows shot up, and she blinked a few times before managing to find her voice again.
I'm sorry, his what?
Before any more could be said, there was some commotion from above them, and the uncomfortable atmosphere of the room was suddenly interrupted by 4 guys sliding down the fire pole. They were having some...
Whoa, all at once?
all at once.
Wow.
I saw that in the Little Nos video.
Get your ones out, ladies.
They were having some animated discussion amongst themselves, and didn't take
Was it
much
animated
notice of them at first. Yeah, not animated like the real Ghostbusters, but
Oh, they're not.
Boo.
They're probably the extreme Ghostbusters then.
could be. One of them, who seemed to be named Finkman, according to his
man.
name tag, struck Seymour as somewhat familiar. Like maybe he'd briefly seen him once before.
Oh, yeah.
Because he
Oh my
was
god.
in the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Little.
You really trust a name tag?
Wait.
Psh.
Yeah, who trusts
In
name
a
tags?
waiting room, maybe? But before he could think on it much, the one with a uniform reading stance took note of Seymour standing there. I'm not actually sure who has the
That's,
last name Stance. I'm sorry.
Must be Ray?
Right?
Ray.
Stans?
Ray Stans.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that's
I'll be-
Dan Aykroyd, right?
Yeah.
I can do Dan ever. Oh, good, you're here. Do me a favor and take this to the basement, would you?
Seymour stumbled back a little as he suddenly found some odd contraption pushed in his direction. As he stared down at it with a wary curiosity. And he stared down at it. What is it?
Nasty full roaming vapor we pulled out of the subway. Must have taken a couple cars out of commission for hours before they called us. I heard it nearly bit the arm off the last guy who got too close.
Seymour instinctively pulled his hands back, and the trap clattered to the floor. He was very nearly about to suggest that this whole thing was getting way too strange, and maybe they should just go, when suddenly the front door opened, and in came a man in a brightly colored vest who was distractedly munching on a soft pretzel.
Wow, I mean, just put at Tracy.
Should we know who this is?
I don't
Tracy
get
Pretzelman.
it.
Long. It's the whole line. It's got to be a Lewis.
Yeah, it's Lewis.
Okay.
It's
That's right. He has a vest.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, all right.
he's actually meeting himself. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just kidding before. I didn't think I was going to get ahead of the pick, but yeah, well.
So
Right, Tracy, you be Lewis.
okay.
Give me that
who's
pretzel
fully-
man.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm late, but you would not believe what happened in the subway. I was just riding along and suddenly the whole car gets slammed off the tracks and all the power cuts out. Everyone got real freaked out sitting in the dark all that time, but I said it wasn't that bad because at least there's more room than in an elevator. We must have sat there for an hour before they told us it was safe to get out. They did give our money back for the ride though. I used to get a pretzel because there's this cart outside having a sale. I got a real good deal.
That's Lewis.
He only paused long enough to lean in to give Janine a peck on the cheek and mumble a quick,
Hi, honey.
but she reached out and caught his arm before he could keep walking. I guess you have this too.
Who's Janine?
Oh, Jenny. Lewis.
Yeah?
He seemed unsure of how to respond to the way she was staring and uncertainly held out the remaining half of his pretzel.
Sorry, did you want some?
Lewis.
Gradually, he became aware that everyone in the room was gawking.
Oh, what's everybody looking at?
He felt Janine take him by the shoulders and gently turn him around, and he finally took in the sight of their two newest customers.
Whoa!
Drifted into Keanu Reeves there for a minute.
Sometimes a line calls for it. So could you do that again?
Bizarre.
Audrey whispered under her breath. There were several long moments of silence as everyone took in the sight of the two men staring at each other with nearly identical expression of shock. Janine, mostly relieved to know that her boyfriend did not in fact have a wife, but still a little concerned about what exactly was going on, moved closer and lay a protective hand on his arm.
Lay a protective hand on.
Oh, sorry. Forgot
Is
to
that
answer.
right? That's not right.
I don't know. It's probably laid.
I think it's laid. Laid a hand, I think. Yeah.
I'd be surprised. I don't know. Finally, Peter spoke up with the usual reaction to seeing anything especially strange in the firehouse. Quinn?
This is Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Egon, what did you do?
Because he played Baloo, the bear, like Yogi Bear.
It's been a long time since I've heard Bill Murray's voice.
Okay.
I mean,
It's kind of Bill Murray by
Sorry,
way
sorry.
of Barack Obama. Seymour.
Well, I can do Barack Obama if you
Yes,
prefer.
please.
I mean, they're basically the same person.
I mean, when I think of them together, yeah, they get them mixed up.
Separated at birth.
And Sam says it's laid like what I got with your mother last night.
What?
In case you were.
Oh,
Roasted.
sugar.
Seymour glanced across the room to see the scientist in question give a confused shrug and immediately started to reach for a pile of his notes. Drew, can you do Egon?
Oh, I'm almost certain I didn't do anything that would cause this.
Is this Bill
Barack
again?
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah.
Baracko Murray.
You sure? You didn't clone him or pull some alternate dimension Lewis into our reality?
I think I'd remember if I did.
Seymour, I don't suppose there's any chance you have a long-lost twin?
Audrey asked. He shook his head. They'd have a record of it at home if I did. I was born right there. Egon put the notes aside and instead picked up the PKE meter, and he was soon in the process of scanning a very confused Seymour. What are you doing? He asked.
Checking to see if you're some sort of shape-shifting apparition.
Egon replied matter-of-factly. Oh, okay. The device remained silent, and Egon put it away again.
I'm not getting any reading from him. He seems to be an ordinary human.
Just a freaky coincidence, then?
Apparently.
Dr. Venkman considered for a few seconds, and then seemed to wave the idea off.
Well, I guess we've seen weirder around here. So what can we do for you two? I take it there's something strange going on
Oh, you missed
I
the
know.
opportunity.
I know.
I was
I
like,
know.
I take it there's something strange going on in your house.
In your
I'm gonna guess Invisible Man in your bed?
Freaking
So they
ghost bed.
Just waved off their total in to how these universes can cross. Like,
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we are ignoring temporarily that they're from two different decades. So
Yeah.
Temporarily.
temporarily,
bed.
Seymour shifted nervously, and Audrey took the initiative to speak first.
In our front yard, actually.
She explained.
Sort of an unusual plant. I don't know if it's that sort of thing you'd usually deal with, but we heard this is the place to go to for problems that are out of the ordinary.
Could you tell us how it's unusual exactly?
Egon asked. Audrey knew that Seymour would be more familiar with the topic and nodded in support before he spoke up. Well, it's kind of like a fly trap, but it can get a lot bigger. And if you look in the pod, there's a whole mouth with teeth and a tongue and everything. It moves on its own too, almost more like an animal than a plant. You can't kill it the way you could with a normal plant either. It just seems to shrug off anything you throw at it. And the thing is,
throwing at your plants.
You don't want to know. They know what they did.
the thing is, we really need it gone because this species doesn't survive off the normal plant stuff. It kind of tries to eat people.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty unusual behavior for a succulent.
Dr. Venkman chimed in. Whatever it costs, we need to know that this one is completely gone. Seymour stated resolutely. There can't be any chance that it could come back. He wasn't sure where this latest one had come from. He would guess maybe some spore stuck to one of their clothes after they'd left the last one behind. But this time, he was determined to be sure the problem was gone for good.
So this is the one from the original ending?
Yeah.
Not original.
Well,
the
not
changed ending?
The theatrical ending of the movie, yeah. Egon nodded thoughtfully as he mulled the idea over.
It's certainly something I'd like to take a look at. Ray, what do you think? And now I'm Ray. Okay. Sounds like an interesting problem. I say we go take some tissue samples, and I'm sure we can work something out.
Seymour breathed a sigh of relief, and Audrey squeezed his hand encouragingly. They'd both been so worried about the possibility of getting laughed out of the Ghostbusters office over asking for help getting rid of a plant. But maybe all those commercials on TV promising that the team would be ready to believe them weren't just part of the advertising. Now they just have to hope for the best. The author would like
I'm
to
kind
thank
of
you for your
upset.
continued support. Your review has been
I'm
posted.
kind of upset. This is
We didn't even
not
get
to-
to
That's
the
it?
God, that's
plant. It was just
Wow.
all
It's not
chit-chat.
terrible. It's just kind of
Yeah, just kind of boring.
It's nothing.
boring. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
no
it's just
takoyaki
terrible.
Rocky.
No.
Yeah.
Misha says, I only recently saw the actual ending and it blew my mind. It was glorious. Every
Yeah.
puppet was actually like operated by a person. There was no CGI. If you
Yeah.
are listening and you haven't seen the real ending, go watch it.
Yeah, and look up the behind the scenes if you can, because it's
amazing.
A better
Yeah.
ending.
I
Yes.
have not watched it, but I know my brother played Audrey 2 in in the high school play
Yo.
because he was big and they needed someone to operate the giant plant.
Huh.
There were
And
like
so
So the person doing the voice operated the entire plant?
no, he didn't do the plant voice. He was just like there like
Operated. aren't
he
he was the plant.
he was
hustle.
he was like the guy who walked around in Darth Vader's suit.
Me.
Yeah. And made Darth Vader's huge mouth move.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of Star Trek.
Exactly.
And then they just put it under a helmet, and I think it was a bad move.
Okay. So we have.
We already talked about the real ending of The Happening on Friday, Sam. It was awful.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I believe Sam was there for that. I'm glad we had somebody to witness that. I told Tracy about this,
It was
but Drew. So they. You've seen the movie, right? The Happening.
Yeah, I don't remember how it ends, except like it's just like, and it continued in France or something like
Do you
that.
remember
Right,
that Mark Wahlberg's character's thing was not a guitar, but actually a mood ring that he carried around?
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
So-
it was
Probably
not
would've
that
remembered the
memorable.
Can I say the line?
Mm-mm.
When,
Yeah, you
when we
can
get
say
to
that.
it in a sec.
I think we should all say it in unison.
they
It's
end up
the worst.
at Mrs. Jones's place, and she's not quite as crazy in the original script, but she does. The gas gets to her, and she starts stabbing herself in the chest with her own crucifix that she wears around her neck, and
Like gratuitous.
and then they run off to the ice house, and the whatever storage room
They
that has
reminisce
the
about all their
speaking pipe.
arguments.
And then they start talking, and they start reminiscing about another one of their famous fights.
Remember that time I threw you down the stairs? I called you the B word. And then I said you'd never marry me. Oh, we were so young then.
Exactly. And then he brings up that, and I passed you a mood ring under the door. And then, like, talking about the mood ring, he was like, oh, I figured it out. The plants, they're like a big mood ring. But they didn't remember.
Oh, I bet you
like,
could see where this
what was
is going because
was
it's
the
going to be
color?
fantastic.
No, it was like, we thought the color purple meant I was in love, but it meant I was horny.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah,
Which
that
was
line is in the
directly
movie.
from the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also what was the color of love? I don't remember. But then, as they're walking towards each other across the field, he has an epiphany, and he says, I remember what the color effect of love is. It's green. It's the green effect
The color effect.
from the title.
The color effect of love.
Yeah, I knew a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
I just waiting for it.
It's
Can't wait to see Old. I saw that trailer, and I was like, "Oh God, he's back to form," which is terribleness. Or it's like, I enjoyed James McAvoy
Glass-
being in his movies, but boy,
I think
the rest of it,
Glass-
that's good.
Glass is very
Misha,
good.
do you not understand the green effect?
Okay, so the reason they don't die when they come outside is because they're filled with love instead of anger.
Yeah, it's like the plants are doing biofeedback and like realizing, oh, the people that are dying are all having negative emotions.
They're
and
all
shit.
haters. Let's gas them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Michael, delete your comment in the chat. Michael, I'm forcing you to delete your comment.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, Misha could delete it if she wanted to, and you could also delete it, as you are a moderator.
I don't have my phone.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up this shit show just because there's technically
finally.
another chapter. Technically, there's another chapter after this, but it's just like his ideas of who should voice the characters.
Well, we already know
It's
all that.
recasting.
Yeah,
We already
yeah.
know
No,
that.
we have the
We
definitive
already have
cast.
the cast, yeah.
Exactly.
I was born to be
Actors, we
Star
put them to shame.
So we're just gonna
Super
kind
Nanny,
of
you got
speed
nothing
through
on me.
this, but I'll do my best. Equinox Wolf. Loverless, chapter 23, epilogue. Note: this chapter is an epilogue, so it will take place after the story.
Defining
we
it
move-
up.
Here it goes.
Thank you. Very good. Okay, I'm caught up.
It's also
Yeah,
chapter
it actually
23,
was
which
over. Sorry, guys.
numerically is Before we move on, I want to say something to Equinox Wolf. Equinox Wolf, I know the dialogue kind of sucked in this story, but I will work on my dialogue skills in later stories. As for the sci-fi stuff being put on the sidelines, I didn't mean to do that. The story pretty much became a parody of vampire media from Dracula to Legacy of Kain and Castlevania after Starwolf took Crystal away to train her. I probably should have included some futuristic vampire killing technology. Hell, I should have made the story longer. But I was so eager to get this one done. It's a bad habit of mine, I guess. If you couldn't tell, Crystal didn't get killed. Considering how she was a vampire, she could survive getting stabbed in the side. If Wolf/Volk's sword went through her heart, she would have died. However, her healing saved her, and Fox saved her from the fireball that was being fired at her. When Wolf/Volk got staked, Crystal went back to normal. The same goes for Lucy. As for the rest of the characters, I probably should have given them some larger roles. Even if Falco was shoved to the sidelines when Crystal's secret got exposed, I should have had him help Fox, Farah, and Orlando instead of having him being kept in the dungeon for most of the story.
My
What?
son. My son.
I have a bunch of notes.
Do 3 Hail Marys and
I just like a lot
I mean,
of comments in the chat right now, like
Yeah.
Michael, Equinox Wolf, will you marry me?
Will you marry me, Equinox
Spitfire.
Wolf? Let me know when you leave a comment
Spitfire.
or a constructive criticism.
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 Spitfire says longer.
Yeah, do not do longer.
And Sam says, men marrying wolves. This is the future liberals want. This is where the slippery slopes of gay marriage leads.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Crystal went back to normal. Does that mean she's not pregnant anymore?
It's not clear.
Did she- She didn't have like an immediate vampire miscarriage right there.
No.
On the floor.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't
Okay.
know that for sure that she was even pregnant to begin with. That was just a fear.
Yeah, he just threw that in for no reason.
Yeah.
but,
Thinking about that
sound
too, it's like
possible and not gonna.
it's
Sorry.
not part of vampire lore that they impregnate people at all, right? So
don't
you could
think
have
it
just
is.
made up some sort of magic thing that he did to her, not actually, the Cosby.
Should have done a lot of things.
seduction.
Yeah,
This-
yeah.
To be fair, I can think of at least one vampire story in which a character does get pregnant.
Oh yeah, me too. And
Yeah,
I
that's
have a
true.
weird chew 'em up C-section. God, that's
Bill.
amazing.
Well,
All right, let me get to
Hey,
Bill.
you said it wasn't gonna be
Okay,
like
Bill.
Twilight.
if I'm
Oh,
assigning
also, why
random
do you
vampire
put-
powers, it's that you always have like beautiful sun-kissed freckles and you never get sunburned.
Sure.
Also, he should have added some space dogfighting to this, so there's a reason for it to be taking place with Star Fox. Otherwise,
That's
I
true.
see no reason why Star Fox is in this
true.
stuff.
Oh my god! You know what? Some action would have been nice in this story.
Bill, on the
We
other
didn't have
hand,
time for that.
he blew up a horse
Oh.
for you. What do you people want?
Yeah.
Bill, on the other
Got you a
hand,
bucket.
I could have had him convince Faye to help the group in their battle against Starwolf. Sadly, Bill is a character I barely think of when it comes to Star Fox. However, I'll include him in some of my later stories. Like I said before, this one won't be connected to any of them. I'm sorry if you had trouble connecting with Orlando's character. However, he's a classic vampire hunter, so there isn't much you can do with a character like that. There are some elements to his character. Yeah, his hands
a
were
lot you can
tied,
do.
people.
Just not a lot you can do in that.
He's just kind of a really bad character and he's shallow, and I just don't know what to do with this idiot.
There are some elements to his character that you might like, such as his gentlemanly behavior toward girls. His kindness towards women allowed him to spare Faye and Crystal, and it caused him to get Faye
Feminist.
to spare Miyu. Not
We
only
need to put this incel in cell.
Yeah.
Not only is Orlando inspired by Van Helsing and the Belmont family from Castlevania, but he's somewhat inspired by Jonathan Joestar. I don't know who that is.
What's that?
He's the father
no
of
idea.
Joseph Joestar, who is from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's the titular character in JoJo's
you know,
Bizarre Adventure.
somehow I had a feeling.
And so I think I've never watched the show, so I think he's his grandfather, and
Okay.
like they have like stands which they use to fight, and like I don't. It's weird.
Okay.
It seems like a cool show, but I've never seen any of it.
Okay. Unlike Law But Why Though has, Jad knows it. Unlike Jonathan, the coyote.
Cool spelling.
Yeah. Unlike Jonathan, the coyote doesn't get his body stolen by an enemy.
Woo.
Just in case you were confused.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'll use him in any of my other stories, though.
Okay.
Despite him not getting his body stolen by an enemy, I guess. Okay, there's just a
We're
couple
gonna find
more.
out that it was all Dio all along.
Just one more paragraph of apologia, and we'll get to the epilogue. If you're wondering how Faye, Miyu, and Panther went back to normal despite taking the SW42 formula instead of being bitten, the effect works both ways when the head vampire is killed. It might seem confusing, but I felt the need to spare them. The other characters should have had a larger role, but there wasn't much they could do. Kat could have fought off Volk when he tried to assault her, but it probably wouldn't have been a smart idea considering that the lupine was a vampire now. I won't make the characters helpless in my later stories. If you're interested, I feel like doing a Falco x Cat story for Valentine's Day. Okay, message to our viewer over. Now let's get on with the ending of the story. Chapter 23.
You guys were reading that. That was really meant for Equinox Wolf only.
Yes. Please, no one else read.
Oh my god. I thought that was like everything. I thought that was it. I thought that was oh my god. There's more.
There's more.
Oh
Nope,
god.
It's time for the epilogue now.
I thought
Chapter 23, Epilogue. When they returned to Corneria City, Star Fox was greeted by its citizens. General Pepper was there amongst the crowd, nodding. There's a line through it. Nodding in approval of the team. As they walked through the city, Peppy, Farah, Orlando, Faye, Miyu, Bill, Kat, Panther, and Lucy followed them.
And the
Well,
class
it's
riot.
Makoto Naegi.
And Makoto Naegi, and Leon, and
Otaru,
Kenji,
Black Hawk.
Misha.
What's up,
Amber,
Dag Atlas, Mikage,
Tobias,
Pikachu, Ash.
Phineas.
Scumbag
Wow.
Pikachu.
And Gandalf the Grey, and Gandalf the White, and Monty Python, and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, and Benito Mussolini, and the Blue Meanie, and the Cowboy Curtis, and John B. the Genie, Robocop the Terminator, Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk, and Darth Vader,
Then
Lopez,
Yoda,
Superman,
and
every single
Obi-Wan,
character,
and
Bill Les Preston, and
Skywalker.
Theodore Logan, Scott the Rock, yeah, I can't remember the rest of it.
Woo!
It was the
Yeah,
ultimate
Hogan.
Put
showdown.
hot fire in
It
the
was an ultimate showdown.
ultimate showdown of my destiny.
While the group started out as strangers to each other, they were now close friends.
All of them.
Before leaving the city for the Great Fox, Fox winked towards the crowd. Everyone else couldn't help but smile at the Vulpine's mischievous behavior. A few days
Oh, did
later,
you see the wink?
And Fox!
A few days later, the
Wink.
deaths of Wolf O'Donnell and Leon Pawlowski were confirmed by Farah and Orlando. Upon hearing
Days
that,
later?
yeah, I don't know why it took him so long. Upon hearing that, General Pepper had the Cornerian Army honor the two Starwolf members with a 21-gun salute.
Why?
Sure. Okay, sure, they were scumbags who became vampires, but they still helped during the Aperoid invasion. As for Panther, he decided to turn himself in.
What happens when
This is
you
the
ship
stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Everybody who was there on that day got one get out of jail free card for helping in the Aperoid invasion.
It's specifically a 21 gun salute, not a 21 laser salute. So these bitches are just shooting bullets into space?
I mean, they're laser guns, perhaps.
I don't buy it.
No, they're shooting. They're
Sorry, hold
shooting.
on.
Lame though.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you just,
All right, now give me 20 more.
5,
God, you're
7.
Ba-da-da, pew, ba-da-da.
Brave
All right, I'm going to
heroes.
say that's 21.
Congratulations.
Even if
just
they
love-
had remembered
I-
guns during that whole castle thing, it
Newcomer
would have come in
24,
handy.
you're
Yeah.
a freaking moron.
Right.
Okay. As for Panther, he decided to turn himself in. The only punishment he got was 40 hours of community service, with Miyu occasionally visiting him.
Hey, Gab.
In
The
the
couple-
community?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing community service, you're not kept in a
she's
cell,
just
right?
watching him. She's just watching him pick up trash on the hot side of the freeway.
Just bring
Yeah.
it. You know, you boys look thirsty.
He's in a chain gang.
Yeah.
Cornerian
couple-
chain gang.
The couple rekindled their love.
We have to spend 1 week in a chain gang.
What?
Yeah, like 40. Like Spitfire says,
Is the
40 hours
Betty
seems pretty low.
punishment? As for
Yeah.
Miyu, he was sentenced to become Fox's butler.
No.
Okay, so the couple rekindled their love even if they were mortal again.
I know it takes all the fun out of it, but
Even mortals can love.
Michael says, I like how it appears that the characters are arguing with you. Yeah.
Crystal's just got that look like bitch what?
Mm-hmm.
As we all do. As for Star Fox, everyone was doing fine. Fox and Crystal became closer, and Falco was still his cocky but good-natured self. Slippy was still working on technology every so often, and Peppy was enjoying his retirement. However, Farah,
how's your
Faye,
retirement, Peppy? I myself am working on technology these days.
I'm digging up woodworking in my basement. I make everybody just trivets. That's all I know how to do. And cutting boards, a lot of cutting boards.
yeah. However, Farah, Faye, and Miyu declined offers to rejoin the team. For Farah, she found her career as a vampire hunter more exciting. Faye, who had enough excitement for one lifetime, decided to settle down with Bill. Miyu
And be a
was
fighter
still,
pilot.
yeah. Miyu was still
Sorry,
with Panther, and the latter occasionally helping the team. With the latter occasionally helping the team, it seemed that everything would be all right. However, Kat and Crystal got help. Would hang out when they had wait. This you kind of mangled this
I don't know why I
sentence.
did that. No, I typed that in and like deleted it immediately.
Okay.
I just I put in ellipsis.
It had some line about them getting psychological help, and they would hang out occasionally. They would even go on double dates, occasionally a triple date, when Miyu and Panther or Faye and Bill joined them.
That's not what that means.
Whoa!
I know. I know.
I'm just assuming Kat and Crystal are a couple now. That's what this is kind of implying.
4 months later, life was looking brighter for them. 4 months later.
Remember when Kat was like being sarcastic and depleted?
Yeah, she was lying. Like, it said Kat lied at some point. And then we just never got anything from that.
She was just having a day.
Don't know what that was at. Yeah.
It was about Wolf dying or something. And she's like, yeah, that's great. Kat lied.
Yeah, it was
No,
weird.
she said that she would watch over some other character.
Yeah.
And she lied about going to do that.
It's weird.
Can you please not besmirch her? Okay, like you're all
Stop demonizing her.
You're demonizing her.
I think enough is enough.
JK, you know I'm JK.
Yeah, screw her. 4 months later, Fox and Crystal got married along with Falco and Kat. They agreed to a double wedding.
Where's the crowd?
Hey, Falco, dude, is getting weird, and Fox is too cool to say anything.
With everyone giving their blessing, the two couples were now together forever. The ceremony began
the
with
couple's
Farah.
married the other couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for them.
It's a couple marriage. They're a quadruple.
Oh, I thought they were all ordained.
Yeah. It started out as a quadruple date, and then they got quadruple married.
They all just went to Space Vegas and said, hey, let's just go crazy, yo.
Good for them.
The ceremony began with Farah reading an essay about the events that had passed, and ended with Fox, Crystal, Falco.
Farrah's just giving a book report.
Yeah.
So when she woke up, she found out he was doing stuff.
God
And
damn.
then a jackal exploded out of the horse. It was then that I knew that Fox and Crystal were meant to be together.
Am I saying Cobalt Vixen too many times in this essay?
That's what it is! We're reading the essay!
Yeah.
Farrah! Oh my gosh.
So if it's poorly written, it's her fault.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And it ended with
Reads
Fox,
like an insect.
Crystal, Falco, and Kat riding away in a limousine. On their shared honeymoon. Okay.
Oh my god.
Now
God.
it's
Yeah,
too far.
Alright,
Too far.
This is just swinging. Setting it up.
What? That's
Big time.
That's just what it
the
is.
Hotel only had one honeymoon suite. You know what that means.
That is a double queen? What's that?
What? I was sure I booked 2 rooms, Fox. Yeah, okay.
And then Bowser's there, and
I booked their least sexy rooms with the farthest apart, smallest beds.
The sex swing has 4 seats in there.
okay. So on their shared honeymoon, the two couples became closer friends. However,
All right.
However, they weren't the only ones to have a love-filled happy ending, as Slippy met a girl at the wedding named Amanda. The two started dating a few weeks after the wedding.
It's just such a stupid name. It's just like a normal name. It's just like we got,
But it's
Bolt,
canon.
we got Fox. What? Slippy's married to
It's canon, though. Amanda is a frog.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the endings
This
from
property should have
Command.
died many years ago.
I mean,
Well,
think
you can
about
play
it.
her. You
It's
can
the natural
you can
order.
fly her ship.
Slippy, Peppy, Peepaw, Amanda. It just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Orlando was still taking on supernatural threats with Farah. In addition to that, Orlando's grandson, Owen Helsing, was training in monster hunting. Whenever he
Why
wasn't
don't you ever
training,
take me on your hunts? Wow.
yeah. Wow. Whenever he wasn't training, he was attending the 3rd grade with his friends.
Don't mind me, I'm just attending.
See, my assumption is that he's actually a full-grown person. He's just
Yeah,
his only
just-
friends with third
He just
That's what
sits
I
in.
immediately envisioned as well.
Nobody look at me, I'm Billy Madisoning.
Grandpa, I'm telling you, one of these kids is a vampire.
The kids
Farrah-
say
Taken
teacher
the
sleep
class
coughing.
2
You
times.
gotta be a
Where's that
vampire.
say?
But it's
Farah
also
would
with his
be.
friends. Like I just imagine
There's
Yeah.
a group, just like a group of 4
This-
adults sitting in the back corner
Yeah.
attending
With
third
3
grade.
kids in trench coats. Don't worry about it.
We're not in America. It's fine.
Farah would be an occasional babysitter to Owen, even though he proved himself capable of taking care of himself. The young boy even considered forming his own team when he grew up. If only
Nothing
his family would approve of it. It sounds like they
Oh.
probably do,
Okay.
since
Yeah,
they're
that's the
training
family
him.
That's
business.
it's literally the trade of the family.
Mhm.
Kids
I
trying
mean-
to destroy my legacy.
Legacy.
I mean, it's Orlando's grandson, so maybe his parents aren't as keen on it. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe his parents are like tire salesmen or something.
Vampire hunting skips a generation.
A year later, and Fox and Crystal had a son named Marcus, pictured here from the ending in Star Fox
Yeah, he's
Command.
real too.
There he is.
When the child was born, the doctors could see that his eyes were glowing. The staff were startled, but they ignored it, assuming that it was the light reflecting off the baby's eyes.
No matter what angle.
Probably
They-
just a bobblehead lighthouse.
Exactly. They had him under a Burger King heat lamp, so that might have been it.
Don't worry, I was dead. That's probably it.
This baby's eyes are glowing? Don't worry about it. It's midnight and there's a power outage and there's no other light illuminating
It's probably
this
the
room
light.
other than
It's
the baby's
just
eyes.
reflecting off of it.
Fine. It's fine.
As
All right,
Fox,
he's his own nightlight. Way to go. Way to go, Marcus.
perhaps he can detect doors. As Fox and Crystal arrived at their house, Marcus was fast asleep.
Marcus.
I'm using that name for a weird friend. Marker.
That is a really good name.
Placing her son in his crib, Crystal gently kissed him. In response, can you do that in an estuary accent, though?
Well,
Thank you.
oh,
Crystal gently kissed him. In response, Marcus woke up and caressed her face, as infants are known to do.
he just ran his hand along her cheek.
Yeah.
I think that's what she told people, but really she got slapped.
Yeah. When Crystal left the room, Marcus's eyes glowed again.
It was like Piccolo. Oh,
What? Note, I'm not sure if I'll write a sequel to this anytime soon, so sorry to all of you who enjoyed the story.
All one of you.
It was
all
me.
of the many fans that the story has. I hate to leave you disappointed, but I'm also not sure if I'll ever write a Slippy-centric story, given how he's not my most favorite character.
Wow.
No one asked.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you.
All he
What?
cares about is just making technology.
What did you guys think about this chapter? Let me know when you leave a review or give a constructive criticism. Until next time, guys, peace.
It's over.
It's over. This trash. Oh,
Get
my
out.
gosh.
But there's still so much. So many knives in the air, folks. So many plates spinning still.
Well, I did
What are we
just look
doing
up.
next?
I looked up the gestational period for foxes, and so good news.
Oh,
It
boy.
was definitely not wolves. It would have been about 2 months. So
But did you check what it is for wolves?
A wedding.
What about Soul
Gestation.
Reapers?
Especially a double wedding.
period for wool. No, I'm gonna put bulk.
Also, another thing about that, foxes only mate one time a year in the spring.
Wow,
Yeah, approximately 63 days. So
that's smart.
it's roughly the same, but
I
it
learned
was a
that from
year
Russian animation.
after the events of the story that Crystal and Fox had their annoying blue child. So,
yeah.
Marcus! I'm Marcus! I'm Brian McGee!
I heard market, and it really just like every other name except Marcus. Like markers and market and marble.
Friends! My other friends in third grade call me Markers!
This is
This
not
voice.
it.
What is this voice?
Okay. I don't think I have Takoyaki favored it for some reason.
I
Where's
don't
the
have it
link for
favored it
that?
either. What the heck?
What?
Look up DDRX Street
no.
Masterverse. There's only
I might
one.
have deleted it. I swear to God.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey. Okay, cool.
Oh, thank God.
Oh
Oh
no. Let me just follow fave. Story. Yeah. Okay. Now let's do this.
Can you post a
And- oh.
link in the chat for the folks at home?
Anything for the folks at home.
Yep.
Hey Tristan,
Okay.
I shared my screen for like drawing. I don't know if I'm in
Okay.
this one, so I don't know.
If you wanna remove my ugly face, you're more than welcome to.
Quinn, you don't have an ugly face.
Yeah,
though. You have a lovely face.
No, honey.
Like way out ugly that face.
Oh no! Just let me self hate.
Nope,
Okay.
not on this screen.
Oh.
No, we love you.
A little
we
bit
love
and
you.
then straight to bed.
Okay. Let me see. It's been so long since we've had illustration. That's Misha's.
Oh.
Let me see. It's still got like fan art on there, but
I want to draw markers.
I am Marcus!
Are you drawing markers?
Markers.
You drawing markers right now, Tracy?
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Brian McGee!
Freaking markers.
I'm living for this voice.
yeah. Here we go. Here we
It's
go.
markers.
So does Marcus grow up? I mean, like in school, is he going to be afraid of pencils or like what? Oh, well, he's going to have to go to night school, isn't he? For
That is
vampire
a
reasons.
problem.
yeah.
Okay. I cut off the edges a little bit.
Trim that sugar up, man.
I'm gonna have to push me over.
My cat is just sitting.
Trying to
Wait,
figure
he
out-
also had big vampire teeth, but they ignored it.
glowing vampire teeth.
I want to talk about my cat. She's sitting in my lap and she's perfect.
Glow in
Yeah.
the dark. If that was the reveal, she turns out the light and his teeth glow in the dark.
It would be just as effective.
Okay, now let me copy my... reader over.
Misha says draw a takoyaki.
Yeah, draw
That's just a
up
circle.
some takoyaki for the
What the hell
table.
is a takoyaki?
It's an octopus.
Well,
It's a squid ball, boy.
It's a ball made of fried octopus. It's pretty good.
Oh,
Right, so you know how octopus have those little dangly things? What are they called? Testicles? Yeah. So you take the octopus testicles, you fry them up, and then you serve them up, and people go crazy for them. That's what I'm told.
I learned that from watching My Octopus Teacher. It's one of my Japanese animes, I think.
Taught me everything I know.
Okay, now I just gotta paste in the new fic. Here we are, ready for chapter 3, Disco Party Crashers.
Thank you again, Misha.
Misha is a legend.
For real.
Oh, I need
For
to
real,
go.
yo.
I need to go.
What?
I need to go. Do you want to do a recap of this while I go freshen my drink so I have something
Oh,
to drink
okay.
for the triple takoyakis?
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I'll mute myself. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, Drew.
Uh-huh.
Oh my. Oh
Okay,
my.
so this takes place in the DDR universe where terrorists are the main threats. And
You already knew that, though.
yeah, everybody knows that about DDR. And the character Rage or Ragey, he makes takoyaki, and he's really good at it. That's why we call him the Takoyaki Rocky. And the terrorists smashed up his takoyaki stand, or one of them. But then his friend who works at the CIA got the CIA to reimburse him for that. So that's all good. We've had one actual dance battle.
It was epic.
It was to convince someone to try eating takoyaki. There's a lot of talk of takoyaki.
To have the number.
Of takoyakis.
No, the number to what was the agency that paid for?
Yeah, how do you submit a claim to the
Yeah.
CIA like that?
Oh, right. Yeah, my back porch was busted up by terrorists. Can I get the reimbursement for that?
Wait, he had a bunch of kits under the house.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
Where are we at?
Chapter 3, Disco Party Crashers.
I love it.
At the main headquarters. At the main headquarters within the X-Pac organization. Karam. X-Pac was the terrorist organization? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am invested in the story.
Karam was furious upon seeing their failures in abducting 2 men in a row. I don't remember if we had a Karam.
We're the lamest terrorists ever! Man.
Twice in a row? I still have not written down what our characters were, and I apologize for that. But
I don't think we had a Karam. I don't think Karam was in it at all so far.
okay, so obviously your Rage, the Takoyaki Rocky.
Of course.
Kitty was the grandpa.
Obviously.
Tracy was Beecham. All right, Drew, do you want to be Karam?
Sure.
Okay. You're the head terrorist.
So if I just open up the reader, it's in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should start. I was totally disappointed. I think. Wait.
Yeah.
It's not. No, you might. Okay, you have silence.
Huh?
Wait. I just don't know why he would be saying that he failed. I guess he's just like. So he's a good team leader. He shares the responsibility. That's what it seems to be. That's your motivation. Take it away.
Okay. All right. I was totally disappointed for failing to. Okay, come on. Failing both times. This time we are going to capture this person alive.
I'll be random henchman, I guess.
But, sir, the U.S. government are getting move as well. We can't just let them off that easy.
Silence! Those pesky little agents are always interfering with our plans. Sorry. Red on black is weird for me.
Hey! Interjecting, hey!
Karam said, as he gave a picture of a young woman in a short blue hair to his men.
I just want someone to draw all of these characters exactly as described.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a woman with a short blue hair.
A woman in a short blue
She's
hair.
in a short blue hair, yeah.
A young woman in a short blue hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Just make sure you capture her alive, and I'd like to be added as part of the suicide bombing. And don't mess up her short blue hair.
Can I get in on that suicide
That
bombing?
suicide bomb, yeah.
Shut up.
I don't want to miss it.
I get
I keep wanting to
FOMO.
quit. You can quit the organization.
I'm really
sir.
curious, man.
The guys who do it are so passionate about it. I just want to see what it's about.
You guys never take me on any mission.
I just want to dip my toe into the suicide bombing.
I just want to see if it's for me.
Yes. At the Max
Good comeback,
Carnival, Rage and
Max
Beecham.
Carnival.
Rage and Beecham are helping each other to cook takoyaki, as many people are buying for him.
Woo!
This is my official first sip of the night, everybody. Ooh.
Okay, Tracy,
no.
you
Yeah.
were Beecham, but are
I've
you
got it.
surrendering?
I can do
Oh,
it.
you've got it? Okay, good.
Yeah, you can't beat them, join them.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Okay.
I am.
Oh,
Your takoyaki business is getting rockin' range. Looks to me that everyone loves your takoyaki.
Taco rockin'.
Beecham said in excitement, which Rage replies in delight.
Oh no, that's the right line. No, that's what I call soul food. It's like they feel themselves taking a move and groove.
What? Can we get? It's like they feel themselves taking.
That seems a quote.
I missed this story.
Should it
That
have
seems
the,
like a quote.
Yeah,
the soul
sure.
food?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I called a soul food.
Okay.
Once upon a time, I called it a soul food.
I was just opening the Diet Dr. Pepper. I didn't mean to scare you boys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
hold
I
on,
was
everybody.
terrified.
I need to take a move and groove.
All right, everyone take a move and groove, guys. We're getting too heated.
Can I groove myself?
Calm down.
No, do not groove yourself.
Oh, whoa! Not on
Disco
stream.
Town, not
Not without moving.
Suddenly,
grooving. And moving to the grooving.
Suddenly, Emmy arrives to visit them in a party dress, much to their shock, and seeing her boyfriend is busy overcooking his famous takoyaki. Wait, is he overcooking it?
Oh, Larry,
But who's the
why? Larry,
takoyaki
why?
of takoyaki?
Okay. Just
This was not an earthquake. That was Larry, like, mangling Tristan's camera for some reason.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
Kitty,
sure.
Emmy.
Yeah.
Rage, I've been looking for you.
Emmy said finally reunite with her boyfriend, which Rage greets her.
Thems. What's with the dress?
I got invited to a party tonight.
Emmy said, referring to Afro's party and noticing the takoyaki he was making.
Hey, is that takoyaki? Can I have one?
Hey, don't joke about that.
Don't take this takoyaki unless you mean it.
You can buy one.
What a dick.
Oh, come on! Don't be so cheap!
Emmy said, seeing his temper, and challenges him into a dance battle.
Oh,
Right.
oh wait, no, this is
There we
the other
go.
person, right?
Best.
No, this is you. This is you.
All right, how about if I beat you, you have to give it to me for free, okay?
This is Beecham.
Oh, is it?
Rage. Being temperament to your girlfriend is not a good idea.
Beecham said, noticing his actions as both compete each other in the dance battle, as most of the customers are waiting to see them dancing with the song Playa original mix has been played.
I think that's playa. Spanish for beach.
It could be Playa. Could be either way. It could go either way.
Wow.
I don't know how. So there's some
I know,
short
I'm getting
in
like
your.
you're hearing it?
It's somehow it's coming to my headphones too.
Awesome. That's so great.
Weird.
Technology.
Both are taking a move and groove with their respective dance moves. And at the same time, Retsu watches both of them are competing each other in a dance battle as he thought. Just as I thought.
You're competing all over each other.
Wasn't Retsu the like FBI agent guy or whatever?
I think so.
I think I was him.
It's you.
I thought it
Was
was
it?
Tristan who was Retsu.
Yeah, I thought I was Retsu.
What? Are
Yeah,
they
you were
double
Grandpa
agent?
Gohan.
Yeah, you.
I also
Your
did.
grandpa.
Like, whatever.
Well, okay. Well, look at those couple. I think this is supposed to be thoughts. I think they were probably italicized. That's one thing that we, one flaw of copying is that you lose the italicization. The italicization. Well, look at those couple. They're competing each other in the dance game. Suddenly,
Beating each other in the dance game.
suddenly his PDA. Yeah. All right.
Like the whole
Oh God. I'm crying.
Suddenly, his PDA is lighted up and was called by Peggy.
Shit. Hey, I'm the PDA. I'm all lit up and I go by Peggy now. Don't mess.
What is it, Peggy? Jesse, can you be Peggy?
Oh. Yep.
I don't remember
Yep.
if
Ready for
she's
it?
had a line, but
It was me that did
Okay.
Peggy before.
okay, cool.
Retsu. I can't say that name.
We've been saying
no,
Karam.
Is it Karam?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ishtar.
Karam Ishtar is making their move. It seems that their next target is trying to capture their next target they're trying to capture is a girl named Emi Toshiba.
Wait, they're making their move. Are they making a move and groove? We need to know.
Not me.
Yeah, but are they
Alright.
competing each other in the dance game?
Are they taking a little move and groove? Peggy said,
We have, like,
informing
boom?
Retsu that Emmy is their next target. Yeah, I
that's-
was able to parse that from. Spitfire, I mean, it's DDR. DDR has a long history. It could be a period piece with the 90s, and they have a PDA. Yeah. Peggy said, informing Retsu that Emmy is their next target, and now asking him if she is one of his old friends. Can't wait for that.
Is she your old friend too?
Aha, she did it. She asked him if she was one of his old friends.
This story tells you what he's gonna do when it does.
Positive. I'm sure of it. That is an old friend of mine. Retsu answered as he continued watching both Rage and Emmy. Right now, she's competing with Reiji in their little game. For what purpose?
Make sure to keep our targets safe and sound.
Copy that. Both continued to dance, and Beecham sees that Rage's score looks higher Both continued to dance, and Beecham sees that Rage's score looks higher than Emmy's as the song finally ends. Both then had a grade of A, only Rage gets a high score than she is, and Emmy loses despite the grade.
Assuming this is like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, where we just get the stuff showing up in the air.
All right, fine. Here's your money. Here's some money. Here it is. Here it is.
Emmy finally buys his takoyaki as Beecham get her payment as Rage rudely lashes her out.
Is this the first time someone's paid?
How rude to lash her out like that.
I know. I felt horrible saying it, but
I'm offended?
I'm a professional.
With that, Emmy leaves the carnival, getting frightened over his horrible temper.
Oh, no.
And Beecham was terrified to see him acting this way. Oh my God.
Being done a frightened by.
Oh, jeez.
I think this is Beecham.
Yeah.
Terrified. You know she's gonna turn off after you spoke to her so bad.
Robot.
Bad temper as always. Retsu arrives to see them, which makes Rage angrily annoys on his snobbish tone.
I'm gonna angrily annoy at that so hard.
Do it. I can't wait for this line.
Oh my.
Quit remarking me, Retsu. You're totally snobby. I always charge money in case I forget anything. That was a challenge.
What the fuck?
Okay,
I always charge money
microphone away.
in case if I forget anything.
Yeah.
He just goes up. Hey, you! Give me money! I need it in case I forget anything!
Quinn, please quit remarking me.
Retsu, okay. You even scared her off with your temper after she buys your takoyaki. She wanted you not to charge money. Did you catch? That was the whole conflict. She wanted you not to charge money. I don't know if...
That's why they challenge each other in the dance game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Retsu said, pointing out on Emmy's challenge on him until he informs him about the enemy's next target. I think your temper will definitely explode if I tell you something about the enemy's next target on that terrorist organization. The truth is, Emmy is their next target.
Bum, bum,
No! What?
Who?
Well, how is that possible? Who told you all this?
Rage reacted angrily as Retsu tells him in a cold tone. Peggy informed me about their next move. We gotta act, or else she will become a suicide bomber. As Retsu
Everybody's
leaves,
trying to get that gig. Everybody wants to.
Yeah,
No, I get it. The organization is kidnapping people
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
forcing them to be suicide bombers. It's just stupid.
They're just dropping bombs on things, but for some reason they gotta strap a person to it, and then they just check them out of the plane. I
Make sure it goes
I
to
don't
the
really
right
get
place.
it.
I don't really get it either.
As Retsu leaves, Rage angrily clenches his fists and seeing his girlfriend is in danger.
Damn.
They force them to, like, one of them has to, like, put on a cowboy hat and have a lasso and ride the bomb as it falls. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, you gotta have
Yeah.
a little Slim Pickens guy on there.
Of course.
Bonanza.
Michael said made the same reference there.
At her apartment, Emmy looked on the reflection on herself while checking on her party dress.
Party dress, you doing okay in there? Okay.
Did I get you anything?
She was
Okay, boys.
she was getting prettier when wearing her party dress, as she says to herself.
I am getting prettier when I wear my party dress. Oh, this looks good on me.
With that, she decided to invite her friends such as Jenny, Uni, Alice, Ruby, Bonnie, and the club DJ Gus.
Makoto Naegi.
And the club DJ Gus at Afro's party,
Junko
which is in the
Nishima.
hotel.
Ah, shit, I can't remember anyone else's name from that game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Rage and Retsu. I know there. I remember there was a Sakura. I don't know the last name.
Sakura. Oh, fuck.
There was that one girl who was like obsessed with making everybody a pervert or something like that. I don't.
Something.
Kitty. Just kidding.
Meanwhile, Rage and Retsu meet up with Julio, who is also thrilled on Retsu's current appearance regarding about the.
What?
Okay, wait.
We're really missing Michael's narration this week. My God.
I know.
Michael,
This
you
is
have to get better soon.
this is a very confusing structure. I'm sorry. Meanwhile, Rage and Retsu meet up with Julio, who is also thrilled on Retsu's current appearance regarding about to rescue Emmy from the X-Pac soldiers, while Rage is contacting Emmy to meet up at the Revolution Park. Sentence over.
So hard.
Sayaka
So, Emmy,
Maizano.
it's me and Julio. We're down by the schoolyard.
I got confused because it seemed like Julio was thrilled about. I thought it was going to be about Emmy's appearance. Like he was also like, yeah, she does look good in a party dress, but it's about Retsu's current appearance. So that threw me.
Yeah, because remember he like dyed his hair to disguise himself, or then he shaved his head or something. It was weird.
Right. Okay. I don't know who's speaking. I think Julio.
I think it's Julio.
Did we have a Julio?
Julio.
I'm feeling like it was Drew.
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
Wow, Retsu, the yellow straps are gone. I don't understand. Me neither, Julio. Me neither.
Well, I just removed them by dyeing my natural hair color. I hate if anyone else would think I'm still a rebellious guy.
I know that.
Because are the frosted tips a sign of a rebellious guy? Is that
Someone's gonna think I'm in one of those pesky boy bands.
I thought they were a sign of Vanilla Ice. Like,
Yeah. Retsu points out his hair.
I know everything about Japan, but I like to come along. Besides, it will be thrilled if you two are fighting hooligans.
It will be thrilled.
Yeah.
It will be thrilled.
Julio said wanted to come with them, which Retsu warns him. You're still a kid, Julio.
That mission is dangerous, not like in the Heartless organization where their leader is trying to get revenge over Sir Garuda?
Bless you.
Okay.
Sir LaGuardia Airport.
Yes. Still trying to get revenge over LaGuardia. The terrorist organization that Reiji and I tried to stop is a real thing. They were abducting innocent people and turning them into a suicide bomber, just one, against their will. And these victims were used to blow up every provinces in the city.
Country. In the country.
Every provinces in the country. There is no
So
more
much
country.
So much better.
Drawing me.
Drawing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have that one on.
Drawing that paper.
Yes. Okay.
And yes, Tracy is drawing in Blender. He's been taken over by Blender. He does everything in Blender. He brushes his teeth in Blender.
I bet he wants to put his tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion.
Yeah.
Man, how do people draw and make it not suck? This is awesome. It's always nice to see.
You got I think it's a setting, honestly. The not stuck setting.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an add-on.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't have it for Krita yet. That's why I can't get it.
Demi agrees with me. She's gotta meet me at the Revolution Park before she goes to the party with the Dance King.
Oh,
See
we got
the-
a dance king?
Yeah.
I'm
Is he the
excited for
Boom
that.
King? Who's the Boom King?
I'm the Boom King.
Rage said informing both of them. Says who?
This is both.
Me and Julio. Okay, this is me.
Okay.
I'll tell you what place that she goes in the party tonight, and me and Julio can handle this.
What place she goes in the party tonight?
Yep. Yep.
What place?
Yeah, that is
Tell you what.
in fact a sentence.
That's the sentence. Yep. This is Rage.
Okay. I want to tell her that she's in danger.
No time. Can't do it. Rage said finally agreed to both of them.
I finally agree to both of you.
At Revolution Park at sunset, Emmy is waiting for Rage, and he arrives while walking with his takoyaki stand.
Woo!
Can he like fold it up under his arm?
No, they're like holding hands and strolling
I
down the
assume
street.
it's a takoyaki cart, but like I'm just imagining he's just got like a concession stand that he's carrying around with him.
I
It's
imagine
a
it like
takoyaki rickshaw.
like a cartoonish shop with
Takoyaki
legs and like
rickshaw.
eyes, and they can like hold hands, and they have a little montage of them like walking down the street and
Yeah.
getting like going to another stand and getting ice cream, and like it's really weird.
Yeah.
Moving the takoyaki
I bought
stand.
Okay. Emmy was waiting for Rage, and he arrives while walking with his takoyaki stand as many people are buying from him. So he's trying to move down the street.
He's moving. Wow.
But the takoyaki's so popular.
Hey, give me that takoyaki!
Please.
3 takoyakis, 3 takoyakis!
However much that guy's offering, I'll double it, please.
This is you.
Oh, sorry. Who am I? Oh, hey, Rage! I didn't know you were selling takoyaki here too.
Emmy said shockingly, which he replies.
That was shocking.
Yup. This is where I start my takoyaki business here before I move to the amusement park, which is Max Carnival. I just want to tell you something important.
Well, I'm heading off to the party. See you.
Yeah.
This is the best story I've ever read. I'm so happy.
Emmy said decided to go to Afro's party, which makes Rage decided to come at the party. He's gonna come at the party, bro.
Come at it hard with my takoyaki.
I could probably sell a lot of takoyaki at the party. That's That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going too with my stand though. Probably won't get a chance there. So what do you say we dance now?
Why wouldn't you get a chance to dance at the party?
Because he was afraid someone was gonna.
Well, he's gonna be
stand
selling
him
too much
up.
takoyaki. He's gonna be selling too much takoyaki. He won't be able to dance.
Quinn,
Yes, to
can I-
prepare, exchange money for, and continue to move the takoyaki cart all at the same time.
Quinn, I just want to make sure you heard me say that he was afraid someone was gonna stand him up.
I did hear, and I chose to ignore it.
I know because it was so funny.
You double back for it?
It was so good.
You should be like, no one heard. Okay.
It was so good.
Yeah.
No, I had to clarify to make sure that you all are like, just making sure.
Oh, yeah.
Laughing
Oh, yeah.
at my
Oh,
funny
yeah.
joke. Anyway, you mean here at the park?
That was
the line.
That was the line. You
That
mean
was
here
it.
at the park.
Wait, what?
You mean here at the park?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Nah, I was joking. Huh?
Good one, Rage.
No, it's just a joke. Just a gesture joke.
Rage said jokingly at Emmy, which
Rage said jokingly.
Rage said jokily at Emmy, which he raises his brow at the moment she was there.
I guess it's true what they say.
What? Anybody can look good with the right clothes?
Emmy states about the party she was attending, which makes Rage exclaims.
Dang, I didn't even say anything.
I need to go now, Rage. My friends will be waiting for me.
Emmy said as she leaves, causing Rage to stop her from leaving.
Wait, Emmy. There's some bastards trying to get you.
Gotta go, bye.
Rage lowers his head when she left until Retsu and Julio arrived to see them. How is it?
She never listened when I wanted to say it to her about she was in great danger. Now she really goes to the...
Man, she really goes to the party.
Damn.
It really does.
You really do be going to the party.
Now she really goes to the party.
I know where she's going. Yeah, go ahead and take this. This could be Julio.
Oh, okay. It could be Julio. I know where she's going. The hotel place in Disco Town will be held the Dance King's party, and then that's what our enemy is going.
What? Honestly, I feel like drinking a little bit does help read these lines.
Yeah.
Fluidly. It just helps.
Loosen up.
Misha, David Bowie was the Goblin King.
Not the Disco
Question:
King.
the longer she wears the dress, is she continuing to grow prettier?
Also, it's the Dance King. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a cumulative effect.
You gotta get one of these dresses for me.
Pretty too.
What can I do now? Do we have to wear something in parties rather than in casuals?
Shit.
Wearing casuals implies the existence of wearing competitives. That's all I'm saying.
Rage said, pointing out on his outfit, which Retsu tells him. Yep, the Dance King is probably in his funky outfits for sure. No matter.
Excited.
No matter, we could wear semi-formal. No matter, we could wear semi-formal.
Clue two.
Clue to two.
Apparently, that's a question. Am I included here too? Am I included here too?
Julio
No question
asked.
mark. No.
Julio
I didn't
asked
ask.
with
I
a
said
statement. Which Retsu answers, yes.
All right. I am included here too.
Oh my god. Man.
Sam says we could wear business casual. No Hawaiian shirts, though.
Nope.
Semi-formal food cart vendors.
God, this is the greatest story of all time.
At the hotel, more people are enjoying the party as Ruby appears to wear a different casual outfit after she had decided to come with Emmy, and she thanked Afro for inviting her to this party.
So is this Emmy or Ruby?
This is Ruby. Have we seen Ruby
I don't
yet?
think we know who Ruby is.
Okay.
Is that
Tracy,
me?
are you... What's going on? I see your stream ended.
He's also muted.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Just give me a minute
then.
here.
Okay.
He had to take a moving groove or whatever.
Yeah. Gotta do it
You
sometimes.
see, now he really goes to the party, so...
Okay, Quinn, take Ruby for now.
Alright,
Thanks for inviting me tonight.
Okay, now we need an Afro. I'm curious if Afro is the dance king?
no,
if that's
Afro
somebody
is a
else.
different person.
See, Mommy can
Okay.
play too. It's a for Mommy interview.
Okay, me too.
Is Mommy the
What?
dance king?
No, I did it. I had to get the first. I just went to the park. So,
Everybody be
Did
quiet.
Mommy
Let her
really
speak.
go to the party?
Okay. Right now I'm watching her wrap a present just as slowly as possible. It is a little tiger. And she's doing it on the keyboard, so if I type anything into the chat, it's her.
Okay.
Spitfire
Okay.
says that he thinks the randomness is broke.
Oh.
Oh, it keeps giving the same quote. Weird. Well, no, that was... Okay.
What's Mommy
I
up
love
to?
seeing everyone spam quotes. I just love seeing them.
They're all great.
Oh, there you go. There's a balloon. Don't draw a marker on it. It ruins your dresses.
Okay, so Tracy or...
Okay. Sorry.
Afro?
Does Jesse want to be Ruby and do you want to be Afro?
Jesse, do you want to be Ruby? Sure. Okay. Now where
Thanks for inviting
am I
me
included
tonight.
here too? Okay.
Is it me?
The
Is that me?
Ruby. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me tonight.
Okay. Thanks for inviting me tonight.
You're all looking fine tonight, Emmy. You're looking fine tonight.
Fine.
Afro complimented on her party outfit, which she happily replies.
Fine.
Oh, stop it, really?
Sorry.
I guess he didn't mean it.
Mind if I have the first dance, young lady?
Afro requested Emmy to dance with him as everyone else are dancing in the disco. She was the last resort, is what.
Yeah, so everybody else is already dancing. You want to do it? Like...
Therefore, the X-Pac soldiers are preparing to capture her in a distance. Not knowing they were watched closely by Retsu, Rage, and Julio with his PDA. Very useful things.
You can spy on anybody.
What is
You can
Why
spy
are they
on
all...
anybody just because he's making out with somebody and no one wants to look at him.
Yeah,
They all have their hands in each other's back pockets.
Yes.
Russell!
They're actually here. What do we do?
Rage asked as Retsu tells him simultaneously.
I'm telling you. Ray! I'm telling you.
Stop talking. Listen to me.
Sorry, I'm a little focused on my
You might be
takoyaki.
able to sneak through the back door.
No, shh, honey, I wasn't talking to you.
You might be able to sneak through the back door within the hotel's reception. Julio and I were going to stop them from the outside. This is Julio.
Oh. Are you saying there were someone inside the hotel? Or somewhere, excuse me. Are you saying they were somewhere inside the hotel?
Julio asked, which Retsu confirms. Yes, they were. Probably in civilian disguise.
No, we're in semi-formal. This is problematic. In other words, those guys might be in the hotel's reception where the Dance King's party is held.
Rage said, knowing of their actions. Okay, let's put them out immediately.
Put them out?
Yep.
Just like, let's
inconvenience them.
No, I want to hear the next line. I want to hear the next line.
Okay, sorry.
Retsu said as the trio makes their move with the song Sunkissed Drop has been played. Both Retsu and Julio fight most of the disguised X-Pac soldiers with their fighting abilities, and Julio threw kunais on each of them while Retsu takes down most of them undetected with his current fighting style instead of using the handgun knowing it's going to cause trouble. Both
Badass, dude. That's dope.
That's too badass for me. I need a bucket.
They obviously have no trouble discerning which of them are civilians and which of them are X-Pac soldiers, which is convenient.
They're just beating up a bunch of civilians.
It's probably on the PDA.
Yeah.
There's a PDA application for that. Both
I swear I dropped my stylus.
Both are cleaning up the house by dealing the soldiers, allowing Rage to enter the back door where the reception of the party is. At the party, Afro and Emmy continued dancing until the song ends and became impressed on Emmy's dance moves after dancing with him. This is Afro, I guess.
Yeah.
You got the groove in you, girl. Enjoy the party.
Thanks.
Emmy said thankfully to Afro as she saw her friends.
Oh, looks like everybody's here.
Uni and Alice waved at Emmy as well as Jenny and Ruby while Bonnie was observing Afro and after dancing with Emmy. When she is about to go with her friends, an explosion breaks out, knocking her out, causing
An explosion broke out in this riot.
knocking her out, causing the partygoers to make a stampede. Both Uni and Alice wanted.
Everybody!
It turned into a ballroom blitz. That's what we're.
Ballroom blitz.
Oh my god.
The man in the back was indeed ready to attack. Both Uni and Alice wanted to rescue Emmy from the explosion that's apparently still breaking out. While her bodyguard, Akira, was blocked by most of the crowded people to protect Uni. Emmy gets up while coughing in smoke to see the X-Pac soldiers who are here to capture her.
X-Pac or X-Pac?
Yeah, I think they're like a
Political action committee or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Gross. Who are you?
Emmy noticed they were armed with heavy firearms as one of them quickly captures her from his grasp.
Oh no, don't capture me from your grasp.
I was grasping her. And then yeah, exactly.
He's just playing with his food.
Sam says there's a girl in the corner who'll kill you with a wink of her eye. Oh, yes!
I thought she was going to warn me I was going to turn into a blow.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, Drew, did you take this line?
Yeah, I just jumped in because who doesn't know what that is?
Private
who knows
public.
who that could be?
Sorry, do it again.
Okay, sir, we got her. Yeah, thanks, Lou.
Let me go!
What?
What happened?
She asked, how did you get her, Daddy?
Oh! She's so sweet!
I love her.
Let me go! I have nothing against you! Rage, help me!
Nothing against terrorists.
Rage follow. Rage come help.
I have nothing against terrorists. You do your thing.
I know y'all are into that suicide bombing stuff. It's whatever. Gross.
These kids and their suicide bombing these days.
Emmy screamed Rage's name in anguish as both soldiers tried to drag her away. From behind, Rage immediately knocks the soldier with a punch to the face. From behind, huh?
Swings his arm around the guy's neck and just bam! Right
Give
in
them the
the
old reach around. As the song You Can't Touch This has been played,
Yes.
Uni and Alice saw the terrorists are trying to kidnap Emmy after the smoke from the explosion has finally cleared.
Can't touch this.
I don't think it's the wonderful MC Hammer song.
You don't?
Unfortunately. I don't think it's going to be.
You don't touch this?
It's you can't touch this, and I don't.
You do not touch this.
You can't touch this.
Look, we
Oh,
can't.
maybe it is. It is the MC Hammer song.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
a fraud. I'm a fraud. Fire me. Get me out of here.
Fan? Quinn, I
Okay.
need your hammer
Yeah,
pants
yeah,
on
we'll
my
fire
desk
you.
by
We'll
5
do
o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, I can try to get that working.
What are those guys? Uni asked, which Alice quickly drags her away.
None of your business.
We should leave quickly.
The X-Pac soldiers tried to battle Rage in a fight as they were armed with guns. But Rage manages to disarm him, the X-Pac soldiers, and lands an elbow followed by a powerful kick in the face. Then he goes for a knee and a spinning kick to the face.
Whoa.
This guy doesn't have a face anymore. The two soldiers knew how strong he was to beat them out. They decided to retreat.
Like a dirty rug.
Yeah. They decided to retreat, but was blocked.
Not you, sweetie.
They decided to retreat, but was blocked by both Retsu and Julio, and both beats them down quickly, and Retsu calls the authorities with the use of the PDA. Rage.
Just start making out with someone, they call the cops, bam, the authorities are there.
Exactly. Rage then helps Emmy to stand up after saving her from the X-Pac soldiers.
This is me.
I think.
What are they, Rage? I might nervous at first in the party, and now I'm scared about these soldiers. Why are they doing this?
This is the greatest story that's ever been written.
I might nervous.
I just wanted to say to you something important, but you never listen and focused and to focus on the party.
Shit. Got me there.
Rage said calmly, and he reveals it.
I love that. And he says it, and he reveals it, and he does it. As
Laying it all bare.
Those soldiers who wanted to kidnap you were from a terrorist organization, or from the terrorist organization that Retsu was trying to stop. They even attempted to get me too.
What? A terrorist organization?
Emmy said as she cries remorsefully after learning about their motives.
I didn't know they were here to get me. Sob!
Sob, sob, sob.
Sob, sob.
I think it's a direct address comma. SOB.
Maybe.
They forgot to capitalize it then.
No, it's sob. She's just crying, but she's saying sob.
Oh, sob.
Weep, weep.
Don't worry, Ems. Or don't cry, Ems. You're safe now.
Rage hugged his girlfriend comfortably. As the hotel was given an investigation,
Here you go.
and most of the X-Pac soldiers are arrested. End of sentence.
They even put a little lamp inside.
Oh, I like it. Very good.
Dude, we just need a live stream of your daughter, like 2 hours. We can just have her write all the fan fiction we perform.
I would watch her craft
the
show.
lamp is-
I would watch her cooking
Yeah,
show.
she-
I would watch any creative show she wanted to lead.
She made a Lego lamp in her Lego house. She's
She's
gonna
a
hold it in
genius.
front of the computer.
Oh, I can't see.
It's a good looking lamp, honey. It's better than most of the things in IKEA. Oh, and she put an antenna on the roof so you can get
Daddy, where did we get
UHF.
We get
This Lego set? Costco.
Yeah,
Where all
nice.
toys
Nice.
come from and no place else.
Nice.
All right. What time is it?
Don't take my Legos. Get it.
Wait, oh dear. She's got the headphones. She has the headphones.
This is her show now.
Everybody listen up.
Right, hold on a second. This is the problem.
Love it.
We're being hacked in the cutest way possible.
Oh my gosh, hi.
I don't know
Hi.
what's going on.
Hello, I'm interviewing you. What's your
Then
favorite
they
story?
can hear you if you want to say something.
Hey, Daddy, what kind of thing is that?
Oh yeah, he's messing up the drawing a bit, huh? You don't like that face?
It just
Not so
became
good,
ours.
huh?
You witnessed it. Just became ours.
This is Tracy's magnum
All right,
opus.
Tracy, your face is freaking her out. Should I? You want to really use those headphones? No, it's better now.
I liked it better before when it was wiggly.
I
Okay,
thought
yes,
you were
you have
drawing
faces,
Shaggy.
Tracy. Very nice. I'll take this one.
Oh my god, this is the best.
Oh, God.
She was like, Misha, she was like, no. When Drew tried to take the headphones back. Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay,
Enough
so,
laughing, everyone. Enough laughing.
okay, I'm sorry for laughing. You're absolutely right. We need to calm down. Oh, wait, I thought you said we couldn't laugh.
What kind of face is that, Daddy?
Faces
No,
like daddy?
that one.
My face?
Yeah, your face. What is your face doing?
Oh my god, that's a sick burn.
I'll start saying that to people. So your face, what is your face doing? There is no true anymore.
I think so. Do you want to get this next line, Lily?
Uni.
Put those headphones on.
Lily, what's your reading level at? Where are you at? What's your favorite book? What's your favorite story?
Who's your favorite cat that ever has worn a hat?
That was an awesome flip.
That's my favorite book too, actually, growing up. Was Crash
I'm
and
gonna say
Blather.
good night, everybody. All right, bye, Drew.
Good night, Drew.
Okay,
Good night.
Good night.
Good night and sweet dreams.
It's just made my day.
There she goes. All right, guys, enough laughing. All right. Oh, never mind.
Whole obstacle course in there.
No. It's just,
I wonder if Drew thinks she
like
stopped
a-
streaming.
I don't know
going
if
on
Drew
now.
realizes that we're still on.
I don't know why he would be.
Alright, maybe we should turn his off.
What is this stream?
Okay.
Okay.
Just put his
Okay.
Oh, my cat came over to check on me because I'm crying and screaming. She's like licking me, like, what's wrong? Oh my god.
Okay. We don't have much. We kind of have much.
We out of time entirely.
We're so close.
Let's go. Come on, let's
Okay,
go.
let's do it.
Let's focus.
As the hotel was given an investigation and most of the X-Pac soldiers are arrested, period. Uni and Alice saw the incident. What are those soldiers and why are they trying to get Emmy in the first place?
Me either.
That's what I want to know.
Me either. No one else would have an agenda to do this kidnapping.
Alice stated as Gus recognizes the soldiers from the terrorist organization. We need a Gus?
You'd better watch out from these armed folks. Those guys are terrorists who abducted innocent people. The worst thing is, they wanted to capture victims to become a human bomb.
Both Uni and Alice are horrified upon learning about the kidnapping attempt as Akira manages to find them and was relieved that she is okay. Afro became dismayed after his party is ruined by the terrorist group. That's where his priorities are. Yeah.
He is the disco king.
I always knew
Dance
it.
King. The Dance King, yeah. Afro?
What the heck? What is happening in this world?
Afro is your
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Afro. It's like it's trying to show me the north. Oh no, I don't know. Okay.
I just can't believe it.
business. Takoyaki. Am I closing in on it? Takoyaki business.
I just
buy
can't
my
believe it.
takoyaki.
If you went to the fanfic theater reading app, it would be highlighted.
Ooh.
My apologies. My apologies.
Yeah, frickin'
I just can't believe it. My party is ruined again? Just like the last time in the robotic competition. I think I might suspend the party that I made once.
Yep.
Okay, I think I might suspend the party that I made once this threat is over.
He's gonna continue his party.
Yeah.
I gotta party through this.
Back at Max Carnival, which is now closed after midnight, Rage still cooks his takoyaki for Emmy, Retsu, Beecham, and Julio following a rescue.
Oh my god.
Your takoyaki is delicious, Julio said, enjoying the takoyaki, which Emmy happily compliments Rage.
Rage, I'd never seen you cook takoyaki on your stand instead of the stall you had in this closed amusement park.
I beat him to take over my takoyaki business at the carnival. I was away and I cooked takoyaki for you and returned with my stand.
Rage said, and he finally apologizes for his actions earlier.
About earlier when I beat you in that dance battle and I lashed out on you. I'm so sorry. Everyone always pay when they buy my takoyaki.
It's okay. I accept your apology.
Emmy smiles in delight, and Rage tells her.
That. I love that.
Listen, I will give you takoyaki for free if either you or Retsu are present whenever you visited here at the carnival and always being informed about Retsu's crazy mission that he currently had. But for everyone else who came here in this carnival, I charge the money if they buy one.
That's a fair compromise.
That is what buying is.
I guess I'm okay with that. You mean
Well,
you're
it's
gonna
old-fashioned, but that's good enough for us.
You mean you're gonna make takoyaki for free, Rage? How nice of you!
What?
Emmy smiled in excitement as she happily hugs her boyfriend's arm.
Oh, Rage, you're a nice guy after all!
Drew commented, I am listening and drinking along with the takoyakis.
Yeah.
Good. Make sure your daughter drives you home.
Yes.
I'm just returning the favor and saving you from those crazy bastards.
What? That makes no...
No.
I'm saving you, so I'm returning the favor.
Rage sighed in disappointment when he said about him being nice and was watched by Retsu, Beecham, and Julio.
This means nothing to my brain. My brain doesn't understand any of that.
How long were those two been... Wait. How long those two are been together? And they were close. Julio asked, and Retsu smiles. They were last year's couple ever since they competed their team as Team Burning, and Rage knew that he remains faithful for his partner.
Duh.
Beecham.
Yep, that's former team building, all right. Or, sorry, no. Yep, that's former team burning, all right.
Beecham commented about both Rage and Emmy, and they continued to watch them while eating his famous takoyaki.
Woo! So that last one in there as the last word, baby.
Oh my god, I love this story so much.
All right, and the rest is just trivia.
And you can read it on your own time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. It is 8:14 here in Colorado, and we are ready to go raid somebody. come back next week for more takoyaki and beating up of XCOM or X-Pac. Sorry.
Xbox.
Rage is going to play some XCOM against X-Pac. Come back on Thursday. Well, not here, but on Thursdays, you can find the Weird Friends stream on Mrs. Weird Friends. This is.
You can set it to auto host here, but yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does, I guess. So technically, you could come back here. This is the one that she's.
And I think
working
if you
on now.
do like chat in our chat, it will go to the.
That I'm not sure of, but you can sure try.
Let's try that. Let's put it in the code. Let's slap that.
Well,
in.
you know what? I have my channel set to auto host us, so let's see.
Yeah, so everyone just go to your channel right now and make sure you can auto host at Ms. Weird Friends. Just make sure that
Yeah.
works, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks.
Set that up.
Yeah, just in case, just make sure it works.
Okay. So, somebody give us a quote to take us out. Sam asks,
no.
Drew's liver, are you friends with Michael's kidney?
Oh no.
We are going to raid Acorns.
Woo.
Who is playing Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves.
And Misha put a quote in the chat.
Yep. Quote of the night is, I got a lot of discussion to talk with you. Thank you for joining, everybody.
We love you. Goodbye.
See you later.